Last class we have left somewhere constitutional and non-constitutional bodies. So that was later on again assigned to your governance faculty. Actually it is a part of governance. So he or she, whoever comes, so they will be dealing with governance and the related aspects. Is that okay? So today we are going to start with economy. This is my another incarnation. Okay, it's my another avatar. After dealing with polity, economy is the most important module and most confusing module also. In your examination, it is such an area where you feel you know but you don't know. Getting the point? Though you are an economist, somebody from BA economics, MA economics, PhD economics, still face difficulty in solving the economy related aspects. The reason being, most of the questions are current connected and dynamic approach, both are to be followed. Going across alone with current economy will not work. Going alone with the static economy will also not work. It should be a combination of both. It should be a mixture of both. Are you getting the point? So, it is also one of the most significant module which not just plays a vital role in your preliminary examination and mains examination, but also in your personality test also. I mean in your interview also. Most of the questions expected will be from this particular section. Both, what is your opinion on doubling of farmers' income? What is your opinion on decline in growth rate of India? What is your opinion on 2023 budget? Whom is the budget being favored? Whom the budget is not being favored? Likewise, many possible questions are possible. Not just in your prelims and mains, but also in your interview. Okay. So, keeping away the importance of this particular subject, let us directly now enter into the idea of economy, economics. How many of you are listening this subject for the very first time? First time. Okay. Most of you are hearing or listening. How many of you have heard the word economy way back? Sometime back? Some years back in your schooling? Colleges? Anyone is there from BA economics? BA economics? Fantastic. Okay. So, it will be very good to interact with them. Okay. So, they will be giving me all the insights. If I forget something in between the class, they are there to help me out. Yes or no, what's your name? Archana? Aishwarya is there to help me out. So, what is economics? If somebody will ask you to define the term economics, how do you define?
It's a social sciences dealing with how the production and services are.
Okay.
How to use training process.
Very good. There is another term called economy.
It's related with country, particular.
What is there in your syllabus? Is it economics or economy?
Economy.
Which one we should discuss? Economics or economy? And what is the difference between these two? Okay.
What the employment, what
Okay.
the inflation, how the economics for limited resources, in what way they used to invest.
Right. Inka. Bolo.
Economics is basically it's an overall subject, but economy is a particular economy is a particular.
Economics is a study of human behavior.
Okay.
How they react when price or product increase
Okay.
value. And economy is about the monetary value of the resources and the production of country.
Or kuch? Anything else? Okay. See, whenever we speak about the idea of economics, yes, it is a subject which deals with chasing of scarcity. What I have said? Chasing of scarcity. There are multiple definitions as such. Okay. So, whenever we have the resources in limited form, but demand in unlimited form. What I am saying? Resources are limited while the demand is unlimited. For example, HIS have given me 10 chocolates to distribute in this class. 10 chocolates. Okay, you might have heard. And suppose there are 10 kids in this class, 10 students in this class. Then distribution is easy. I can give 1 to each student. Suppose the strength have gone to 20. I'll give half a chocolate to everyone. Okay. HIS is never increasing the resources. Okay. If the strength is 25, still I should distribute. The demand is unlimited, but the resources are limited. To chase the unlimited demand with the limited resources available, that is called economics. Economics is also a subject which deals with welfare of different sections. What I said? Economics is a subject that deals with welfare of different sections. There are different sections in the country. We have women, we have child, we have old age, we have handicapped, we have entrepreneurs, we have businesses, we have MSMEs, we have unemployed, we have employed. All of them welfare should happen. Welfare of all is also the theme behind economics. And also, economics is a subject which deals with the idea of creation of wealth. What I said? Economics is a subject which deals with the process of creation of wealth, wealth generation, money generation. That is a subject called economics. Clear all of you? So likewise, we have got different definitions of economics. But whenever we speak about the overall definition, economics is a subject which is dealing with the statistical approach or the statistical data. Remember very carefully. But when we speak about economy as a whole, economy is something which is practical. Though it is a mixture of statistical also, but something which we witness in the day-to-day life, something which we see in our day-to-day activities. That is called economy. For example, in February 1st, we are going to present the budget. And right now, there are some leaks going on, like India will be the third largest economy in the world. For example, India is the third largest economy in the world. And there are also certain news which is ongoing right now, yesterday and today, that India have already surpassed China in terms of population. Okay. Population, we are huge. At the same time, the size of our economy is also third largest in the world. Clear? So, did the practical approach in the country changed? Absolutely not. In the current, the reason being, practically what we see, India is the third largest economy maybe. India's growth rate is 7%, let us suppose. But what is practical? We have in India poverty. We have in India unemployment. We have in India illiteracy. We have in India gender inequality. Likewise, something which we see in practical. With the increase in growth rate, with the increase in the competitive spirit, is there any change in poverty? No. Any change in illiteracy? No. So, something which gives the practical approach is called economy. So, our approach or our idea within this module, economy, will be a mixture of both economics and economy. But in your syllabuses, it is prescribed only economy, not economics. Clear all of you? So, what should we discuss as a part of economy? First of all, we will spend some enough time in understanding the definitions. Clear? Definitions are those where we will be expecting more amount of questions. At least if not a question, one of the statement would be from definition. Getting the point? Economic questions seem to be so simple. Looks very simple. But the answers are tough. Are you getting the point? When you look at the economic question, any question for that reason, one question will be from static, one question will be from current, one question will be from analytics. I mean one statement and one statement. 3 statements will be given. You will be asked to answer A 1, 2, 3, B 1 and 3, C 2, 3, 4, likewise. Are you getting the point? So, any question you get, you should be there in a position to address them without any difficulty. Why I am using the word difficulty is because the questions are easy. When the questions are easy, they are also tempting. Yes or no? The questions will be tempting. Looking at economic questions, अरे इतना easy है ना, ये तो attempt करना ही है. ऐसा लगता है. And after attempting and after bubbling, you will realize there are negative marks also. All your positives of history, geography, polity, positives, here negatives will be equal to 0. Do you know how the prelims work? Ultimately, our dream, our initial idea is to clear the preliminary examination. Okay. And why we are starting this module just in the month of May, I suppose you have your prelims. This is the month of May 28th, na? हाँ. अभी क्या है? June 20? Sorry, Jan 20? हाँ, 24. Very good. So why are we starting very recent? I mean very close to your prelims exam. There is a logic. There is a reason also. The logic and the reason is you will have to memorize things better. And सीधा 28th May तक economy नहीं भी खोलेंगे फिर भी चल जाएगा. If you don't open your economy till 28th of May, still it is going to work. It is my promise. But every day you will have to go hand in hand with me. समझ रहे बात को? If I give you a task, if I give you notes, if I dictate your notes, if I give you an assignment, it is you who should complete that assignment. For example, I speak about GDP. I give you a task of writing the GDP figures of 2023. You should do. So it is a combination, it is a work which you make efficient if we both work. If I am alone working, it is not at all going to give you an outreach. Ultimately, what is the dream? We should become a perfect economist. Before IAS, you should become a scientist. You should become an economist. You should become a historian. You should become a geographer. You should become a political science expert. Then only you can become an IAS. Are you getting the point? It's not like directly you are preparing and preparing like an aspirant and you are expecting master in the subject. Never it is possible. Your approach should be like an expert. Okay. So what we will do is, First of all, we'll be completing the definitions. There are multiple definitions given by different economists, and few other terms are also going to be associated in this module. Next, the very first and the most important topic which we are going to begin is national income. Okay, national income, Jatiya Adayam. Okay, national income. Within national income, we will be seeing what exactly is national income. If somebody asks you to define national income, how do you define? What is national income? Huh.
Aggregate income depend on factors, all factors.
What is income of the country? National income is nothing but income of India. So national income as such does not have any definition. But there are certain aggregates of national income. There are certain factors which are responsible for national income, like GDP, NDP, GNP, NNP. Clear all of it? And again we will discuss GDP market price, GDP factor cost. Similarly, NDP market price, NDP factor cost, everything we will be covering up there. And also we will be discussing on how to calculate national income. Again, we does not have any strict measure to calculate national income, but we have a measure to calculate the GDP of the country. We have income method, we have expenditure method, we have also value added method or production method. All those aspects will be covering up there. And also right now we are having one another important term which is most popular in your UPSC examination. What is nominal GDP? What is real GDP? What is GDP deflator? What is green GDP? Last year there was a question on green GDP. So various terms associated with national income, lots and lots of ample amount of time we are going to spend in that particular topic called national income. After we are done with national income, we will be going to one another discussion called economic growth and economic development. Okay. The next important chapter which we are going to discuss is economic growth and economic development. There are various themes associated with growth and development. Like we may have the factors responsible for growth, natural resources, infrastructure, technology, investment, so on and so forth. Banks will be of different types, like scheduled commercial banks, clear private banks, it will be again of two types, scheduled commercial banks and cooperative banks. Commercial banks will be of different types again, clear, government banks, private banks, foreign banks and RRBs. Clear? Cooperative banks is no profit, no loss. Clear? They will be going with cooperating with the citizens of the country. Like we have district cooperative bank, state cooperative bank, so on and so forth. Each and every segment which I have discussed here, that can be a question in your examination. Commercial bank will be divided into government, SBI, private, ICICI, foreign bank, Bank of America, clear, and RRB, Regional Rural Bank. What do you mean by Regional Rural Bank? A bank with a combination of three stakeholders in it. Clear? RRB will be having how many stakeholders? Three. Who are they? Central government, state government and sponsored bank. Who will be there? Central government, state government, and we will have one sponsored bank. If RRB is sponsored by HDFC, that will be the sponsored bank. If RRB is sponsored by ICICI, it will be a sponsored bank. Clear all of you? So banking and its classification, here we will again come up with different terminologies, different definitions. Monetary Policy Committee of RBI, Monetary Policy Report of RBI, everything we will be coming across in this particular chapter. After we complete banking and its functioning, we will be entering into another important chapter in your economy that is called taxation system in India. This is another important unit in your syllabus, taxation system in India. We will be having different types of taxes, direct taxes and indirect taxes. All the indirect taxes are recently clubbed into GST, goods and services tax, which is the most important discussion which we are going to do in the upcoming classes. Okay, after completing the taxation system, we will have to enter into different socio-economic issues. What I said, different socio-economic issues. Socio-economic issues, here comes illiteracy, clear, poverty, very good, regional imbalances, clear, unemployment, types of unemployment, so on and so forth. Socio-economic issues. Okay, that is economy which is connecting with the society. That is called socio-economic parameters. After that, we will be going to very important aspect called external sector. That is the chapter I am saying, external sector. Within external sector, we will be discussing something about FDIs, FPIs, foreign portfolio investment, foreign direct investment, FIIs, foreign institutional investment. Okay. With that, we will be also discussing about the idea of BOPs, balance of payment. We will be discussing about the idea of remittances. Clear? We will be discussing about the trade of India, likewise. And after that, we will be discussing about several external sector tarvata. We should go with the chapter called Planning and Niti Ayog. Clear? Planning and Niti Ayog. Because planning is the ended chapter, Niti Ayog is the current chapter. Right now we don't have any planning right now. Any 5-year plans are not existing in the country right now because we have closed the planning commission. But in place of planning commission we have got Niti Ayog. Niti Ayog reports are very important. Niti Ayog submissions are very important. Niti Ayog's agenda document for 2030 is also very, very important. So all those aspects we'll be discussing there. Then we'll be discussing about policies and schemes of Government of India. Clear all of you? We will be taking a chapter called Policies and the Schemes of Union Government. Is another important chapter which we are going to bring here, because right from 2014 till 2023 each and every aspect we will be discussing there. Danto patugane we will be discussing about economic survey and budget. Clear? Economic survey and budget. Clear all of you? Budget and economic survey, which will be of latest aspect as such. What is budget?
Annual financial statement.
Budget we will discuss for 2023-24. Economic survey we will discuss for 2022-23. Economic survey is the performance of economy in the last year. Budget is the estimated expenditure for the next one financial year. Okay. So that is what we are going to take up. These two documents are very important in your preliminary examination point of view. Okay. Danto patu, we should also be discussing some other parameters like institutions and organizations in economy. Like we will be taking only few here, like we have WTO, World Trade Organization, we have IMF, International Monetary Fund, we will be taking up World Bank, we will be taking WHO also, World Health Organization, because of COVID we have got that. Okay, and WHO in context of economy, we will also have to take up the Atmanirbhar Bharat. Clear? That is a very different topic we are going to discuss here. Atmanirbhar Bharat. Clear all of you? And we will be ultimately ending up with the three sectoral division of economy, that is the agriculture, manufacturing and services sector. Though we are going to cover up all of them in between the topics also, but separately agriculture as a whole, what is the performance of Indian agriculture in comparison with the foreign countries, because here Indian economy is called the agrarian economy. Yes or no? But it is once upon a time. Right now the perspective have been changed. Indian economy is services oriented economy. So why we have undergone that particular shift? We should discuss that. Right from 1950s till 2023, it is a performance of agriculture, performance of manufacturing, performance of services. Though the same thing we will discuss in the very first chapter also. When we discuss the national income, what is the contribution of agriculture to our GDP? What is the contribution of manufacturing to our GDP? What is the contribution of services sector to our GDP? Clear all of you? Likewise, we will be taking up there also, and it will be a new chapter also for all of us. Is this clear to everyone? Yes? So what is the agenda for this subject? I hope it is clear. And with this, something which remains is current economy. So current economy, I'll try my best to never give a scope to deal with it like a separate chapter. Are you getting the point? It should never be our separate discussion. So wherever the chapter, whatever the chapter we discuss, I'll try my best to connect it with the current orientation only. Is this clear to all of you? Yes, everyone? Okay. So, any queries in the topics which we are going to discuss? I mean, because you might have heard of something and that may be skipped in the board. Is there anything like that?
Financial inclusion.
Fiscal policy lo chestadi. Financial inclusion. Financial inclusion is, we will discuss in two aspects, fiscal policy also, monetary policy also. Because what is financial inclusion? Simply opening a bank account. Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. Jan Dhan accounts. It will come. Anything else?
Sir, LPG.
LP, ये ना planning है ना. Planning here क्या करेंगे हम? We'll take from 1950 to 2017. Why? 1951 to 56 is the first 5-year plan. 2012 to 2017 is the 12th 5-year plan. There we will end. And between this only comes 1991 ना. 1991 में क्या हुआ? हाँ, 1991 Rajiv Gandhi died. Very good. PV Narasimha Rao became the Prime Minister. And Indian economy was at a drastic slowdown situation at the moment. We have experienced a huge BOP crisis at that moment. And that time Dr. Manmohan Singh and PV Narasimha Rao have come across with a policy called LPG reforms. Liberalization, privatization and globalization. It will be coming under the discussion. और कुछ Isn't Yes, one another thing which we should discuss is, yes, financial markets. Financial, your stock market and other aspects. That is very important chapter. Financial market, primary market, secondary market. Over there we'll discuss with call money, narrow money, pocket money. All those aspects will be discussed there. और कुछ? Any other aspect which is left? Yes. I think you are there. Demography of India. Now you will be there in a confusion state. That is this all macroeconomics? Yes, it is macroeconomics. Should we read also the microeconomics? ऐसा लग रहा है ना किसी? Somebody are in this doubt? अच्छा, already you are feeling it is very high. It is very huge. Yes, wherever necessary, we will be going with the microeconomic topics. Okay? But in your UPSC CSC, 0 questions will be asked from microeconomics. No question will be asked. It's my guarantee. But in CAPF examination, there will be a question from microeconomics. Clear all of you? So we will be taking up wherever necessary micro concepts also. Clear all of you? Now can we start? Economy or economics? What to start? What we will start? Whatever the chapters I have written now. They are all the chapters of economy. Clear all of you? So keep the first heading definitions. Definitions. Okay? Start writing. First of all, we'll write with the difference of economics and economy. Later on, we will be coming across with the other terms also. Okay. Write down. Economics is the subject. Economics is the subject which deals with chasing the scarcity, chasing the scarcity. Full stop. When the demand is huge, resources are limited. The subject as a solution is economics. Have you got the point? Unlimited demand is there. Resources are very limited. So what is existing in the country here? Scarcity. Kya hai idhar? We will be having a concept of scarcity. Clear? Itla chinna line petti, chinna hyphen. Keep a small hyphen. No, usi mein. Ikkadne chinna hyphen. Ha. Petti, write down. Given by Lionel Robbins. So what definition it is? Scarcity definition. Who have given this? Who is the economist who have given this idea? Lionel Robbins. Next, write down. Lionel Robbins. Next, write down. Economics is all about creation of wealth as announced in a famous book open inverted comma, write down. Very good. An inquiry into पूरा लिखो, किताब का नाम लिखेंगे. An inquiry into the nature and the causes of wealth of nation. Causes of wealth of nations. Itla chinna hyphen petti, given by. Very good. That book is also written by Adam Smith. Given by Adam Smith, father of economics. In few discussions I will bring some more fathers also. Okay. Because again you will ask me, who is Karl Marx then? He is also regarded as father of economics to some extent. Adam Smith. Write down 1776. Year is 1776. 1776. Wealth definition. Very important. Keep a star mark on it. Year is 1776. 3 years before your date of birth. Many years. Okay. Next item. Economics is the welfare of all. As said by Alfred Marshall. Welfare of all, said by whom? Alfred Marshall, 1890. Alfred. Welfare definition given by Alfred Marshall. Which year? 1890. Wealth definition, Adam Smith. Which year? Next item. Economics is all about growth and development. Economics is all about growth and development, which is a continuous process. Growth and development should always be a continuous process. Is India a developed country? Just a second. I'm saying it is a never ending process. Yes or no? If USA is developed country, is USA stopped creating infrastructure? No. Did USA stop creating of employment? No. USA is the world's most advanced country or the most developed country. But development is always a continuous process. India is a developing economy, we call. Yes or no? When India is a developing economy, every year we present budget. Every year we do go for growth strategies, different ideas, we'll be taking economist ideas and other aspects also. Okay. So write down. Economics is all about growth and development, which is a continuous process and should never end. After 100 years, if somebody else become the prime minister also, they will also go for growth of economy. As said by P.A. Samuelson. P.A. Samuelson, 1948. 1948. Clear all of you? Growth definition. Ante kada? Given by whom? P.A. Samuelson, 1948. 1, 2, 3. Scarcity. Write down next. Scarcity. I think we are done with this. Scarcity definition. Who have given this? Lionel Robbins, 1932. This we are done. Next item. The modern definition is given by A.C. Das. He is an Indian actually. A.C. Das in 2011. Write down. According to this definition, economics is the study of choice making, the study of choice making, the study of choice making by individuals, by individuals, by individuals, society, society, institutions, 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 towards maximizing the profits and satisfy their unlimited needs, in present and future, unlimited needs in present and future. Simple definition, no? So what should be the motive of economics always? It should increase the profits. Not just increase the profits, whatever is the unlimited demand, unlimited needs will be there. That should be fulfilled currently also and also in the future. Is this clear to everyone? So this definition is called what? Modern definition. Given by whom? A.C. Das. Which year? 2011. Clear all of you? So this will be asked in your examination in match the following. Question ఎట్లా వస్తుందంటే on one end they will be giving a type of economic definition, and the other end they will be giving you the economists who have proposed or given that particular theme or idea as such. Okay, so tell me all of you, welfare definition is given by? చెప్పాలి అందరూ. welfare definition is given by wealth, growth, scarcity, modern, A.C. Das. Is this clear? Okay, next చూడండి. First of all, we have defined the term called economics. Then write down economy is the subject which deals with economy is the subject which deals with the practical approach. Yes or no? The practical approach. The practical approach, that is dealing with the issues and problems within the society at large. Here we say GDP growth rate of our country is 7%, 8%, 9%. But never ever the finance minister will speak about the poverty rate in our country in budget speech. She'll never speak about the unemployment rate in the country. She'll never give the figures of how many industries we have brought in the last 1 year. So that is what we call it as a practical approach. Something which we deal with practical is called economy. Something which is statistical is called economics. Clear all of you? But most of our syllabus is mentioned in economy only. Then we will be having another broad idea called microeconomics and macroeconomics. You might have heard, no? See, economics can be defined on the basis of its size. Listen to me very carefully. What I said, on the basis of size, economics can be divided into two things, microeconomics and the other is called macroeconomics. What do you mean microeconomics? Microeconomics is, it's small, like household economics. It's called micro. Okay. Macro, obviously it is large, like a state or a nation. That is what we deal with, macroeconomics. Okay. Economics can also be divided on the basis of sectoral division. Like we may have primary sector, secondary sector, tertiary sector, quaternary sector, quinary sector. Okay, what I said, economy can be divided on sectoral classification also. Primary sector, what do you mean primary sector? Primary sector is the sector which is involved in the process of exploitation of natural resources. What I said, primary sector is the sector that is involved in exploitation of natural resources. Clear? The best example here would be agriculture and allied activities. Agriculture and allied activities, meaning what all comes here? We will have fisheries, we will have poultry, we will have food grains, we will have plantation crops, we will have commercial crops, we will have mining, clear, so on and so forth. All this horticulture, everything will be a part of our primary sector. Then secondary sector is what? Secondary sector is the sector which uses the natural good and make it a finished good. What I said? Which use a natural good and make a finished good. Okay, that is a sector called secondary sector. Here we will have manufacturing. Here we will have construction. Here we will have irrigation. Here we may have water supply, so on and so forth. They are all under which sector? Secondary sector. Then tertiary sector is what? Tertiary sector is acting as a service provider to primary sector and secondary sector. What is it? It is acting like a service provider or an intermediate to provide the services to two of the sectors called primary sector and secondary sector. For example, in primary sector, we are having the forest goods. Okay, we are having the forest goods or the forest produce. This forest produce have to be reaching till some company. Okay, some wood manufacturing company. Okay, so if this wood should reach the furniture company, then how it will reach? It will reach through a lorry, it will reach through a truck. So this is what we call transportation. It is called what? Services. Clear all of you? For example, these sectors, secondary sector, let us suppose we are employing some workers here. These workers will get a salary. That salary has to be spent. They will go to a restaurant. Restaurant is a part of services sector. Clear all of you? Construction activities are going on here. But real estate is a part of services sector. Remember what I said? Construction is secondary sector. Real estate is tertiary sector. Why? They are not involving. Real estate sector is not involving in the process of construction. They are trying to sell, provide a service between the buyer and a seller. Clear? As a mediator, they are going to work here. Real estate. You might have heard of something called tourism. It is also a part of services sector. If somebody is working as a guide in Taj Mahal, clear? Is he the later son of Shah Jahan? Absolutely not. Clear? He is just providing survey. What is there in Taj Mahal? How this monument is being constructed. Clear all of you? Which river passes nearby Taj Mahal? Is it Godavari? Is it Krishna? Huh? Not Godavari, not Krishna. It is Yamuna. Clear? So why it is located in the state of Tamil Nadu? Why not? Which state it is located in?
UP.
It is located in the state of Uttar Pradesh. Likewise, okay. So, tourism is also a component of services sector. Transportation is a part of services sector. Trade, you might have heard, no? Trade, that is also a part of services sector. Trade, egumatulu digumatulu, export and import, that is also a part of tertiary sector. Like you might have heard of trade, real estate, tourism. Okay. Banking, very good. Clear? Banking, it is also a part of services sector. They are only going to give you services. Clear, all of you? They does not have any value of their own. Banks does not have any asset, but still banks will give loans, banks will collect the deposit. They are not owning anything. Are you getting the point very clear? E-commerce, you might have heard. E-commerce, that is also a kind of services sector. Amazon, Flipkart, all those. Amazon does not own any clothes store. Amazon does not own any electronics store, but still it is providing services. LG to consumer, Samsung to consumer, US Polo to consumer, Adidas to consumer. Likewise, it is just acting as a mediator as such. Clear, all of you? E-commerce. Services sector. Then we have got two other sectors in the economy right now called quaternary and quaternary sectors. What do you mean by quaternary sector? Pink color jobs. What do you mean by this?
Like teachers and nurses.
Okay. Nothing else? The persons who are involved in the idea of education, research and development. That is called quaternary sector. We have separated, actually it was a part of services only, separate kar rastam. Quaternary sector is a decision making sector. It may be a top company, CEOs of the company. It may be decision makers within the government of India also. Likewise, that is a sector called quaternary sector, which is called what? Decision making sector. Quaternary means education, research and development, all those. Tertiary, services. Secondary, manufacturing. Primary, agriculture and allied activities. Okay. The same economy can also be divided into different types on the basis of occupation also. Like we may have economy further division into organized sector and unorganized sector. What I said? Organized sector and unorganized sector. What do you mean by this? Organized sector is the sector. It is an employment classification actually. Organized sector employees are those who get the fixed salary, who get the fixed pay, who get PF, who get DA, who get deduct taxes, everything. That is called organized sector. Unorganized sector are those which are not recognized by the government. Clear, all of you? They will not pay any taxes, they will not be deducted any taxes. So some daily wages and all those kind of activities will be called what? Unorganized sector. Clear, everyone? Write down. Consider the following statement. Consider the following statement. Consider the following statement. Consider the following statement. Write in the first statement. First, just for clarity, how you are understanding things, we'll write. Nothing we have taught so far, but just to know how better you understand things. Okay. First statement, write down. Economy grows. Economy grows when people shift from unorganized sector to organized sector. from unorganized sector to the organized sector. Write down the second statement. Second statement, write down. Second statement. Write down like this. Agriculture growth can be experienced in India when there is decline in the farmers, decline in the number of farmers. Options, option A only 1, option B only 2, option C both 1 and 2, option D none of the above. క్వశ్చన్ అర్థమైందా? Okay, tell me, how many of you with option A? Right. B, all right, C and D. So many with D. Okay. Yes, what is the first statement? See, when there is a shift from unorganized sector to organized sector, I am saying, okay, when this shift happens, for example, suppose there is a company which is like an unorganized sector and it is becoming an organized sector. When it is becoming organized, don't you think the taxes to the government will increase? Yes or no? The employees' tax reductions will also be there. Okay. The output of the company can clearly be accounted in the national income. If the company earns 100 crore, that will be shown in the national income. If the company earns 200 crore, that will also be shown in the national income. So the output will be accounted in the national income. Yes or no? And also, certain set of employees protection can be ensured. Are you getting the point very clear? Yes. Socio-economic protection will be there, like insurance, life risk, health risk, all kind of socio-economic protection will be there. Don't you think this clearly indicate the growth of the country? If it is unorganized sector, if there is a shift from organized to unorganized sector, then the country's output declines. But if at all there is a shift from unorganized sector to organized sector, they are coming into the eyes of the government, with which the economic growth is happening. So the first statement is what? First statement ఏం చెప్తుంది? Absolutely, it is a correct statement. When the first statement is correct, almost all of you are out. అంతే కదా. You don't have to look for other options also. Naturally you are declined. Okay, anyways, let's check. What is the second statement? Sure. Agriculture growth. See, we are in our country speaking about doubling of farmers' income. Right now we have put a target, no? Like from 2016-17 to 2022-23, we are going to double the farmer's income. Always remember one important point here. Whenever we speak about doubling, what do you mean doubling of farmer's income? For example, if a farmer was earning 100 rupees in 2016-17, in 2022-23 it should become 200. How will it become 200? What is the idea of the government? One thing you remember, one thing very carefully. If at all, I've given very small figure here, that is not exactly the figure. Okay. So, if at all the farmer's income has to be doubled, according to the Dalwai committee was appointed to double the farmer's income. The committee name is Dalwai committee. He said the economic growth should at least, the agriculture growth rate should at least be 10.2% every year. If it is growing by 10.2% annually, then the farmer's income at the present rate can be doubled. And even if the farmer's income is double in 2022-23, still it should match with the inflationary figures of 2022-23. Are you getting the point very clear? Doubling farmer's income is not at all important, but doubling farmer income with control of inflationary steps is the most important step to be taken. Another thing, remember, every year the country grows, agriculture grows only at 3.1%, 3.2%, 2.9, 2.8, likewise only. Never we can experience 10.2%. So, according to the government of India, they have got a different plan. What is the plan here? Just understand. To experience the growth, for example, if 1 acre of land is there, okay, 1 acre, okay, acre of bhumi, 1 acre land is there. In 1 acre of land, 5 persons are working. Output is some 10,000 rupees. If 1 acre of land, 4 persons are working, still the output is same. 3 persons, there is no need of 5 persons to work in a family. 3 persons are working, still the output is same. The capacity of the land, ekara bhumi yokka capacity will never change. The output will remain the same. But this total number of persons relying on that particular land, depending on that particular land, should always decline. Clear all of you? They should actually go for different types of occupation. Clear all of you? So agriculture growth, according to the statistics, according to some expert committees, what we are saying is, if the farmers decline, then agriculture growth can actually grow. Are you getting the point very clear? So in India, that's what second statement would have mentioned about India, not general. Read the second statement once. India likha na? If it is a general statement, it would be wrong. But in context of India, examiner is trying to ask from you, then it is absolutely correct. Whom you will quote? Nirmala Sitharaman you will quote there. Dalwai committee you can quote there. Doubling farmer income and the recommendations you can quote there. So according to the present statistics, our country, agriculture will grow when the farmers are going to decline. Because land is less, dependency is more. They should shift. These abundant two farmers should go to manufacturing sector, should go to services sector. They should increase their mode of earnings has mode of wealth has to be increased. That is the theme behind. So the second statement is also absolutely correct statement. You don't have to feel bad. You were already eliminated. So you are so sad, like because of this statement you are about to go out. You were already eliminated, so absolutely there is nothing to worry as such. Okay. So both the statements are correct, and that is the reason C will be the correct response for the question. Clear all of you? Yes, everyone? That's what I am saying. Subject seems very easy, but questions are tough. Clear? And this is 2020 UPSC preliminary question I have quoted there. Ardhamaitunda? Okay. So write down. Economy can further be division of economy, right? Economy can be divided into two forms, microeconomics and macroeconomics. Microeconomics and macroeconomics. Right on? Micro studies, the economy at individual level, economy at the individual level, comma, analyze the demand and supply of households and firms, resource allocation, of household and firm, full stop. Major factors of macroeconomics are demand, supply, factor pricing. Factor means land, labor, all those are factor pricings. We'll discuss when we go to national income. Factor pricing, product pricing, factor pricing, product pricing. It will also happen in the micro level only. Looking at the micro scenario only, we should come to a conclusion. What is the cost of a product? Clear? Product pricing, consumer behavior, etc. Got the point? Consumer behavior is also a microeconomic phenomena. Remember that. What do you mean consumer behavior? If suppose we launch a product, we launch a new cool drink, let's suppose. Like we have launched something new like thumbs up. Okay. So consumer behavior will be seen in the micro level only. We have launched thumbs up and we have make thumbs up open with Narendra Modi. Okay, Narendra Modi have opened the thumbs up and he drank. He said it is really very tasty. I am able to speak for hours and hours with by drinking this thumbs up. एक thumbs up पीऊंगा रोज भर खाना खाने का भी जरूरत नहीं. He says like that. Okay, that is not a consumer behavior. Like Narendra Modi, everyone should feel energetic at the low level. Consumer behavior. ఇక్కడ చూస్తాం మనం మైక్రో మ్యాక్రోనా మైక్రో. That right? Macroeconomics is the study of economy as a whole. The study of economy as a whole. Economy as a whole. Full stop. It is related with state, country or world. Yes or no? It is related with state, country or the world. State's economy, macroeconomics. Country's economy, macroeconomics. Clear? Household economy, microeconomics. Clear all of you? In a household, you will be coming up with different activities like spending and earnings. Clear all of you? Savings. They are all microeconomic concepts. If you are getting selected in UPSC, you will earn something per month. Okay, every month the government will pay. Which government? State government or central government? Central government or state government? You are a all India officer, but salaries will be paid by state. Clear? If you are working for Telangana as an officer, why will Narendra Modi pay salary? Is he fool? Absolutely not. If you are all India service working for central secretariat, then you will be paid by central government. Clear all of you? But the other CAPFs, you will be paid not by state, because state does not have any CISF battalions. It is a central battalion, so you will be coming under the jurisdiction of central government. Whatever you earn, suppose let's say you are earning 70,000 or 80,000 per month. Your expenses will also be out of 80,000 per month. Clear all of you? Whatever the food you want, whatever the clothes you wear, whatever the entertainment you want, everything will be bear from that 80,000 rupees only. That is micro, individual level, household level. Like what you are witnessing in the house today. That is a micro level. In your house, you will never hear from your father or mother saying that this month our budget estimate is 2 lakh crore. And your pocket money is 10,000 crore. That is macro level we are speaking, not micro level as such. Okay, any opinion? Which for whom? State cadre, they will be giving. For which state they are officer, that state will be giving a pension also. Okay, guaranteed by the center.
So if you become from SI to IPS, we get IPS now. Then
If you become
from SI to we get promoted to IPS.
okay,
Who will give the salary
state only.
Then after pension of the
State only, yes. Okay, any opinion? Country or world. Clear? But again, Narendra Modi will never discuss about this month agriculture ministry will be given 200 rupees, 300 likewise. Okay, so both are very different aspects, micro and macro. Right? क्या लिखा? पूरा पढ़ना एक बार.
Macroeconomics is a study of economic as a whole.
हाँ.
It is related with state, country or not.
Well, right on. The indicators include growth, national income, inflation, employment, productive capacity, etc. Clear all of it? There are macroeconomic parameters. Inflation will never be experienced within a household. Clear? Is there any scenario where only your family were given the onion at high price? Only your family is given tomatoes at high price? Is there anything as such? हाँ, दुकान वाले से कुछ लड़ाई हुआ तो वो अलग बात है. पर overall, they will never give only you at high prices. It is a general, society as a whole, there will be a sudden price hike. Is this clear to everyone? What is microeconomics and what is macroeconomics? We are in the definitions part only. Still, we'll write this. Right on sectoral division, you make a table like this. Sectoral division and make a table. Sectoral division and draw the table. Done? Primary sector is related with exploitation of natural resources, agriculture and allied activities are seen involved there. Secondary sector is manufacturing, tertiary sector is services, quaternary is education and R&D, quinary sector is decision making sector. అయిపోయిందా? Done? Then I done. Economics division on the basis of employees classification. Organized sector and unorganized sector. Employee classification, right on. Employee classification. Please. Organized sector and unorganized sector, right down. Below organized sector, right down. It is where employee below organized sector, right down. It is where employees terms and conditions are fixed, regular, and get assured work, and get assured work. Then write down in organized sector only, write down one another point. If employees work for more hours, they get more pay. Yes or no? If employees work for more hours, they get more pay. Then in unorganized sector, write down. Pura likho. Workers enjoy, in organized only write down. Workers enjoy security of employment. Yes or no? Workers enjoy security of employment. Security of employment. Organized law, write point. Organized law, write down one more point. Employees will get health and life risk allowances. Health and life risk allowances. Yes or no? Health and life risk allowances. Example, government employees, that is why you are all sitting here. Example, government employees, registered industrial workers. Industry means any software and everything also. Then an unorganized sector. Write down. It is the small unit of work which is outside the control of government. Are you getting the point? Which is outside the control of government. Which is outside the control of government. Next item. They are low paid jobs with no security. Unorganized sector में एक और point लिखो. They are low paid jobs with no security. Have you got the point? With no security. No benefits for extra work. No benefits for extra work. No benefits for extra work. Easy entry and easy exit is there. Easy entry and easy exit is there. Yes or no? If it is unorganized sector, you can easily leave the job, you can easily join the job also. Easy exit and easy entry is there. Example, farmers. Farmers are organized or unorganized? Unorganized. Farmers, shopkeepers. Clear? Unorganized MSME workers. MSME is micro, small, medium enterprises. Unorganized MSME workers. Unorganized MSME workers. Unorganized MSME workers. Clear all of you? They're all called what kind of a division? On the basis of employment, they will be divided into organized sector and unorganized sector. Sectoral classification also we are done. Okay. Then tarvat we will have few other definitions in the idea of economics. We will complete few other definitions also in the next class. After that, we will directly enter into our very first topic called national income. Clear all of you? So national income will be the most important, and again huge number of questions can be possible from this chapter. Traditional aspect, actually national income is not a dynamic topic, it is a traditional topic altogether. Clear? So that we will complete. After that, we will be entering into different areas as we have mentioned in our syllabus agenda. Okay, any questions to anyone? For NCERT? No. NCERT? For you, yes. Class, both micro and macro, 11 and 12. It is enough, but with class notes. Okay, without reading class notes, you will never understand NCERTs. Anything else? Yes.
So is it work for government employees?
Is it applicable to government employees? Yes. OT, overtime.
And police and other jobs now it is not.
See, they may reward or not, that's a different thing.
Not reward, you can know any answer remuneration or scale up to it. That's not good.
नहीं है ना CSF में है अभी. Yes. State jobs it is not there. I don't think. See, state, if the budget is not supporting, then definitely they will not give. The budget is supporting, definitely they will give. Kerala budget is supporting, but still they are not giving. Okay. So it is actually a condition. If you take more work, you should pay more.
Only they will give some reward, no scale up in money, no? Just there is there.
Okay, so this is not there in Kerala.
Police jobs, no? Before
Okay. 24 hours they are working. Okay, he work for 24 hours, he will get a 1 day leave, no?
nothing, just we go. Afterwards he goes.
I don't think.
Sir,
Okay. So, what should I do now?
Sir, but in market sectors, I went for an interview.
See, if that protection is not there, can we make state SI go into unorganized sector?
Sir, no, sir. In unorganized sectors, if we get overtime now, we get paid now. We get night. If you go for night work more. we get
See, this is what we are going with is the definition part. Are you getting the idea? If a person is working in a shop, then if he is working for extra hours, he may get extra pay. But that is not accounted, no.
here it is accounted.
See, practically it will be accounted, but not in papers. Okay, but your state government or central government jobs, definitely they are getting allowances. Okay, they are getting more allowances in fact. And all the allowances are given just because they are organized sector. They are the government employees getting paid sick leaves? Yes. Will the women get maternal leaves? Are they paid? Yes. For 2 births, they are free of cost only. So likewise, that kind of a security is provided. Where? In organized sector. Inka, any other question? You have got your arithmetic class now, I guess. No more question? Okay, so you can take a small break and come back for arithmetic session. Okay, can I leave? With your permissions? Okay, thank you so much all of you.